Sersky, what it do, my gals and my breaths. Feel me? How your weekend go? Hope you did something productive. If you just worked, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you at least were able to enjoy this nice weather that was today. I know today and tomorrow and Wednesday, no, Tuesday, supposed to be nice. So for me, I hope you get to enjoy that nice weather because I know I'm about to go ball. So, and before I get into the video, I wanna appreciate everybody showing love to the last the Drake video and stuff like that. Keep tuning in, share, like, comment, feel me, all the things of that sort, feel me, goes up. I really appreciate it. And y'all really don't know how much I appreciate that, but it means a lot to me. But yeah, because there's a million other people that y'all could be watching. Y'all choose to watch me, and I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, even if it's like briefly, like, feel me, I appreciate it. Goes a long way. And if you're not illiterate, no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, today's video, we got some NBA-ish. I know I made I talked about this before, my one about the playoffs and stuff like that. Because if you don't know, today was the last day of the regular season. A bunch of teams played and stuff like that. So now we got the official seeding, we got the official matchups and stuff like that. So we about to go over that, and we about to do our predictions, thoughts, feelings, X, Y, Z, and things of that. So you get me, bro. So get your popcorn, get your filmy spliff, whatever you're doing. Just get comfortable, rub your feet together, whatever. For me, yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna quick get it. Gotcha. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm looking at the bracket. I have it saved on my phone and stuff like that. But you know, I gotcha. So obviously, first seed. No, we're gonna go East first. So East, if they go against whoever's in the first, we're gonna go playing. I apologize. Playing teams that are playing. Still the Bulls. The Bulls are not. Well, again, this all just gonna be on there, so you can on the screen, so y'all can pause it and look at it and do what you gotta do. So I'm not gonna really like. If you don't hear me say the teams out loud, it's because it's on the screen for y'all. But yeah, Bulls are ninth. Bulls are going against the Hawks in the 10th for their 9th and 10th, and then it's crazy. The Sixers and the Bulls. I mean the Sixers and the Heat. Excuse me. 7th and 8th. They play, and then Jimmy Butler. I know Jimmy Butler's trying to go. I know Jimmy Butler's gonna try to cook, bro. He's gonna take this game personal. So the team that ever it's to me like excuse me, like if I butcher a few things, because like it just still confused me. So whoever wins out of the Heat and the Sixers to play the Knicks, which is the 2nd seed, and for that I think the Sixers are gonna beat them. So I think the Sixers will play the Knicks. And honestly, the way the Sixers are playing right now, I don't know, they're really hot right now. It's just like I said in my last basketball video. Their starters, the Knicks starters have enough gas. You know how Tibbs be running his players for the regular season. I will say, I'm gonna say for that round, Sixers and 7, maybe 6. But man, I'm really gonna go to 7 because it's just who's really gonna. They got Mitchell back, but it's just like he still really cannot guard Embiid. And then I think the OG come back, because I know he got hurt again. So it depends. And then obviously Jalen Brunson's been playing phenomenal recently these last few games. And then it's just like I said, Joel Embiid, and then obviously I feel like he has a way better supporting cast than Jalen Brunson. So I would say the Sixers and 6. And then the winner of the 9th and 10th of that Bulls and Heat, Bulls and Hawks, they play the Celtics, and whoever plays them, they're gonna get swept. Or the Celtics are 0-5, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. So that's just crazy. And like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the Bulls and Hawks because I don't really care about that. And unless you guys really do, I apologize. And that's your team, I apologize. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. I honestly, and I think Trae Young came back too. I'll probably say the Hawks might have that. Okay, so now we're going to the teams that are in the playoffs in the East, obviously. So the Cavs played the Magic. Oof, that's good. Oof. I would say Orlando in 6 for real, and I think Donovan Mitchell's out of there after this. If he don't sign that extension, I think he's out of there. But I would say Magic in 6, because I don't know, outside of Jared Allen, they're kind of small. I mean, Evan Mobley is cool, but he needs to get a little pause on this, no Diddy, but he needs to get a little more girth to him. Feel me? He's a good defender, don't get me wrong. But and then he needs to stretch out the floor a little bit. And then I just feel like I said they're too small with Darius Garland and and Donovan Mitchell. They're too small, and obviously they're not. Neither of them are defensive stoppers. And Caris LeVert, yeah, he's a good person to come off the bench. He's like, what is he, 6'5", 6'6", point guard. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, he'll bring a little spark off the bench. But I just feel like Magic, they got the size too, and then they're really good on defense. And then they're a younger team, so they'll probably, and they really don't have nothing. They really don't have nothing to lose. Like, they was trash last year, and he just made the playoffs now. So it was like, I feel like the odds in their favor for real. And Paulo, and it's crazy too. Paulo, he's gonna show the league, because obviously they don't get a lot of time, TV time. So he's gonna show the league his talents, and I can't wait for that, because I actually like Paulo. So, and they have a good supporting cast too. Suggs, Edwards, both of the they start with a W. They're brothers. Wagner. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to butcher their name, but they're both brothers and they play for them, and they're both good. And so I would say Magic in 6. Then Bucks and the Pacers. I'm gonna say Pacers in 7, because Pacers, they've had the Bucks numbers this year. And then depending on how Giannis looks when he come back, really might be Pacers in 6. And then because the Bucks have been up here and then down here, and then Tyrese hasn't really been, like, ever since he came back from his hammy injury, he hasn't really been a Tyrese before, like how he was in the play-in. So, you know, that's why I said 7. It'd be a toss-up for real. The Pacers, they're not really the best, a really good defensive team, and neither really are the Bucks. They've been slightly better, but yeah, matter of fact, the Pacers, I believe they scored like 157 today. That's wild. That's really crazy. So, and then for the West, crazy. The Thunder secured the 1st seed. Shout out to them, them young boys. So the teams that are in the play-in, the 9th and 10th are the Kings and the Warriors, and they would play OKC. Then the other team, the 7th and 8th, are the Pelicans and the Lakers. I'm gonna go to the Warriors game, the Warriors first. That's good, because that's gonna be a good game, because I feel because remember they played last year, and I believe it went to 7-2, right? And in the first round, that was a good playoff series, and obviously they're gonna probably do the same blueprint how they were successful with last year. Excuse me. Obviously, especially Draymond, he's gonna sag off. Sabonis, you know, that was a very pivotal point. A lot of times in key moments in the games when it was really clutch time, is, you know, sagging off. So basically, you're just playing 4 on 5. Even though you can do the same thing with Draymond, but he's still more a perimeter threat than Sabonis. So I would say I'm looking at it. I'm just pretty confused. I'm like, how this. Like this, I'm just playing stuff just be bought. Like, I don't know, bro. I mean, personally, like, yeah, I get it, it's more basketball, but I just feel like they should go back to the old, like, just confusing to me. So whoever win, I think, I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know, because obviously Malik Monk is out too, so it's like. I don't know. That's a toss-up. I would say slightly Warriors. Just slightly, maybe. Then whoever wins that. Because I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just trying to study this. So it's the Pelicans and Lakers. Whoever wins that, they get the 7th seed and they play the Nuggets. This is the 2nd seed. And honestly, I feel like So when the Pelicans played the Lakers in the in-season tournament, I don't know, even though it was way different, I just seemed like in the in-season tournament, they had more, the Lakers had more urgency than, they wanted it more than, and the BI came back also too, sidebar, Brandon Ingram came back for the Pelicans, but I feel like they had more urgency, like they wanted it more, and obviously this playoff, so it was way different intensity and stuff like that, but I feel like that can be a toss-up too. Regardless, whoever wins that, they're losing to the Nuggets. They're definitely losing to the Nuggets. I would say though, who wins that game? Me personally, the Pelicans or Lakers. I'll take the Pelicans, and then the Lakers would play whoever loses, in the Kings and Warriors, and then whoever wins that, they play OKC. And honestly, for real, I feel like the Lakers' honestly best bet is they should obviously not intentionally lose the game, but I feel like, because you already seen like what happened when they played the Nuggets last year, so I feel like if they lose that game, they have a better chance of beating the Thunder, because the Thunder obviously, like I said before, they don't have that much experience, even though they're a really good team, they're a big team, and they don't have that much size though, so it's like, I feel like the Lakers' best chances with the Thunder will be with the Thunder. You know, the Clippers always play the Mavericks. The Clippers or Mavericks, that's gonna be a good one. That's a toss-up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can pick that, because now because Luka was always giving them fits, and now he got Kyrie on the side with him, and a decent, not bad supporting cast too. So I feel like whatever that's gonna go to 7, I can't pick that. It's gonna be a toss-up. Oh, the Suns got the 6 seed. See, I didn't even know that. The Suns got the 6 seed. Suns got the 6 seed, and they play the Timberwolves. They just actually played today, and I'm not gonna lie, the Timberwolves are probably gonna beat them at 5, max 6. The Suns, their defense is not that good. Cat is back. Yeah, the Suns, I think their defense ain't that really good, and their still super questionable when it comes to the fourth quarter. So I believe the Timberwolves made that a landslide easily. Like I said, 5, max 6. Ain't going to 7. Yeah, and whoever wins that Pelicans and Lakers game, regardless, I feel like they're gonna lose to Denver, regardless who wins. But I really think the best bet in the perfect scenario, the Lakers lose that game, beat whoever loses in the Warriors and Kings game, and then they play OKC. And I feel like there's a chance that they can knock off OKC. It's just that OKC, they're a younger team, so obviously they'll be faster and certain things. They probably push the ball up more, but depending on because you know how defense in the playoffs, defenses stack up, the pace of the game slows down, more half court offense more instead of really full court. So I mean, and I still I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna still stick with my pick regardless of who Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna. We're just gonna do first round for right now, and then as the playoffs progress, then we'll do the comments for me. Comments. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of this playoffs. Who do you think is coming out of the first round? Who do you think is coming out of playoffs? Out of the play-in. And yeah, sorry, just a little longer video, but you know, the NBA and stuff like that. And then the women's draft is tomorrow, so you know, staying tuned for that. Have your noties on, because I will be dropping a video to that too. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, keep running up that Drake video. For me, he went crazy. Turn your post noties on, and I'll message you next.